Hey, do you think pretty privilege is real? How do you cope with a broken heart? What does being a girl's actually mean? Hey sisters, welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. I am so excited about today's video, y'all. As you guys can tell by the title, y'all already know what time it is. Once y'all see that girl talk topic, y'all already know. Y'all already know. But for real though, today I'm so excited about this video, y'all. Like, just grab your popcorn, grab what you need, because these topics we about to touch on is long overdue. Like, yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, y'all. Okay, so I got 10. Y'all know I'm very forgetful. 10 questions inside of my notes app that I'm going to be answering in today's video. So the first question, it said, what does being a girl's actually mean? And y'all, this topic, I really want to talk about this because y'all, I've been really wanting to say a lot about this. Like, I almost uploaded a video on TikTok because I was getting so irritated about just this topic in general. Let me tell y'all what it's not being a girl's is. So getting drunk with a girl, telling the girl she pretty, trying to be friends with a girl because she look like some, meeting a girl in the club, in the bathroom, and then y'all friends. That's not being a girl's girl. Let me tell y'all what my definition of being a girl's means to me. It's having the capacity to be able to put yourself in another girl's shoes, regardless of what the situation is. And let me elaborate. So for example, because we know we got to use examples because some people may not be able to get what I just said. For example, and this is for my young girls. I'm going to use the example for my young girls, my younger impressionable girls that's watching my channel that's like 18, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. This really for y'all. So say y'all in high school or college and you know, you see this guy and this girl all the time. Y'all see them together all the time. You see this guy, you see this girl, they together all the time, right? But her man is trash. Like, so he's trying to talk to you, right? He hit you up. He like, hey, how you doing, gorgeous? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, he's trying to see about you. Trying to see about you. And you entertain him. You're not a girl's girl if you do that. I'm sorry. You're not a girl's girl, period. You need to go reevaluate yourself because you have to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Because if that was you in that situation and you was his girlfriend, you would want the other girl, like a lot of girls to be like, oh, I don't care. No, you would want the other girl to be like, okay, I see you with your girlfriend and I'm not talking to you. And I'm not saying you got to go and tell the other girl that like, oh, your boyfriend tried to talk to me and all. You don't got to be messy. Because I've been in this situation before and I didn't go tell the other girl that her man was trying to talk to me. Like, first of all, I was going to shut it down regardless. I'm not doing that. And for two, and I wasn't friends with her or none of that, but I still dubbed him like, no, I'm not ready to play those games. And then I feel like you don't have to go and tell the other girl because at the end of the day, you're not the first girl that he tried to talk to. Like, you're not special. You're not the first girl. A lot of girls be wanting to do that so they can feel equal to the girlfriend. A lot of girls be wanting to feel equal to the other person, like the other female. Like, I don't know why females do that, but they do that. And that really gets on my nerves. I'm trying not to cuss. But that really bothers me because it doesn't give what you thinking it gives. Because, baby, even still, if you do get the dude, you're still not equal to her because you're a second option. Like, you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to put down? Like, you still not equal because you still the second. You still came second. And do you really want to be a second? Like, do you really want to be a second option? Like, do you really want to be that? These are questions you have to ask yourself when you're in these situations. Like, being a girl's girl is really like caring about how the next person feel. That's really all it is to it. Like, just really caring, like helping her, like regardless of what. If you see her hair look or she look like she might need a hairdo, and you know, like you have the capacity to be able to help her in that, do her hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Help her. Like, if you feel like that she been like spazzing up, like I'm just using examples. Like, she's been like acting crazy, making herself look bad. Let her know, like, hey sis, you know what I'm saying? You really making yourself look a certain way. Like, and if she don't take that well, then okay, then you move around. But being a girl's girl have nothing to do with turning up and going out and being cute together and drinking and twerking and all that extra. That's not what being a girl's girl is. If you really consider yourself as girl's girl, make sure you're looking at how you making other females feel. Other females feel, not men. Females feel. Second question that I'm going to be answering in today's video. What matters more, looks or the personality? So, in society, like in the world, in society, looks definitely matter. Like, I'm just going to be real in this girl talk. Looks matter. But the thing is, your looks, you're going to age. You're going to get old. Like, we're going to get old. You know what I'm saying? So if you only dating people based off how they look, you ain't never gonna find nobody that's real and true and really love you. So for me, I would say personality matter. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do like a guy that look good. Like if you know what I'm saying, you look good and you got the personality and you funny, cause that's a key to my heart. I love me a dude that can make me laugh. Like your personality should really matter more than your looks. The personality, because the personality is what you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. I mean, you're gonna have to live with their looks. But like if you love somebody for their personality, like who they is as a person, that's way better than just going with somebody just because the way they look. Like, yeah, you may think a dude is fine, but make sure you get to know him a little bit more before you start being a little, you know what I'm saying, really like, oh, that's my man, or I want to be with him, or I really, really like him. Make sure you see what he hitting on. Because a lot of attractive dudes, no shade, no tea, like I'm not trying to be funny, but they don't be hitting on nothing. They be really egotistic and really, they think they want to be you. Like they want to be in your shoes. Like they don't be, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Let me just say that. Them attractive dudes, they don't really be about nothing for real, for real. And I'm not saying no, like the less attractive dudes be more, you know what I'm saying, than the attractive dudes. Cause no, me personally, y'all, I go by how you make me feel. Like I go by how the vibe is, you know what I'm saying. I used to, you know, I see fine men all the time. I'm in the military. They look good. But when I really be seeing how these dudes be talking, how they think, it gives me the ick. I get the ick. Literally. I be like, like you're not even fine no more. That just knocks you down like 10 notches, baby. You ain't that no more. That's all I'm saying about that. Personality matters more than looks. That's my opinion. But if you talking about society-wise, your looks matter. So sis, if you trying to find you a man and you just like, make sure you gotta work on your looks. And I'm just being honest. Like, and if you don't really care about society, personality, I'm more of a personality type person. I know this world is like fake and all of this stuff is not even, it doesn't even matter for real. Like none of this stuff really matters. But yeah, that's really what it is. What would you tell your younger self? Okay, something that I would tell my younger self is just, it gets better. Like it gets better. And to keep going. Like, you know, when you're young, you feel like you're not doing enough and you feel like you're not doing as well as the other people around you. Don't compare yourself to nobody, because it's only one of you, and it gets better. Like it gets better, because I feel like in like middle school and high school, you start picking yourself apart. You start doing things you see other people do, and you start turning into a different person that's not you. I went through that phase. Like bro, when I be looking at my videos like in Snapchat, I be so embarrassed. I be like, this was really me? Like this was you? Like there's no way. Somebody playing with me. Somebody pinch me and wake me up right now. Like there's no way this was how I was acting in high school. Like no. But that was me. And I would tell her like, it gets better. Like, and do not ever compare yourself to nobody. Like, don't do that. Be you. Be you. I cannot stress this enough. Be you. The right people will find you. The right guy will find you. Like, just be yourself. And keep God first. That's one thing. Keep God first. In everything you do, make sure you keep God first. That's the biggest, that's what I should have said first. Because that's the really most important thing. Keep God first. Like, really keep God first. And it's a process. Like, it's a, you know what I'm saying? We human and we're not perfect at all. But if just try to keep God first, be yourself, and never compare yourself to nobody. Okay, the next questions. What are some green flags when dating? When I say green flags within dating, y'all just going on dates and y'all just getting to know each other. He loves communicating with you. He plans to see you. He asks questions about yourself. Because if he asking you questions about yourself, that means he's really trying to see about you. Like he really trying to see what you hitting on. Like that means he's really interested in you. And he answers questions that you ask him about himself. Them are green flags to me. Like that just, it means you might be working with something healthy. And emotionally intelligent, but you usually can't tell when somebody emotionally intelligent when you first start talking to them. But that's my big thing. Like, I want to see how you act when you in a situation that's like got you feeling some type of way. Like, I always ask guys how you act, which I don't even know why I be asking them this, like they really gonna tell me the truth. But I be asking them, I be like, so how you act when I'm really into a guy? That's one of the questions I ask. So how you act when you get mad?
Hey y'all, I just want to elaborate on this though. The reason why I ask guys this is because you know how guys like to put up this persona like they're always happy and everything is always good. No, I don't need to see you when you at your worst. I want to see how you is. Like, not saying I would test the guy to see like will he snap on me, no. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, we're human and we all have emotions. Like, we all act a certain way. You have guys who will literally put their hands on you, or you just got guys are different. So I just be trying to ask. I just be trying to see, but they ain't gonna tell me the truth any damn way.
Like, cause I'm big on that. Like, I'm really big on that. Y'all, I used to be crazy. Not gonna lie. But now, y'all, I don't have the drive. Like, I think it's because, first of all, God. I gotta give it to God. Like, God for one. And for two, it's like, I really start realizing my self-worth. And it's not about looks. It's about who I am as a person. I'm a good person. Like, I'm not perfect, but I'm a decent human. You know what I'm saying? I can be a when I want to be. But I'm a decent person. So, you know what I'm saying? I just start growing my confidence in everything. Like, all aspects. So, I don't really care about, like, I don't know. I don't be really caring. Like, I just be like, okay, you're not for me, I'm gonna move around. You do this, I'm gonna move around. I don't know, y'all. The fifth question is, what do you look for in a friend? I probably should have wrote some tips down before I even got on this camera, because this question is a very deep question. Making friends now is like hard. It's very challenging, especially in the space that I'm in. But what do I look for in a friend? I look for somebody who truly be themselves. Like, no matter what. Because in friendships, I feel like a lot of people be trying to, like, you become friends with somebody and then you see they trying to be in competition with you and trying to, like, be you and trying to do everything that you do. Like, I think it's cute when you learn something from your friend, but it don't be giving that. It be giving weird. So I like somebody who's confident in themselves and it's nice to other people. Like, I don't like easily tempered people around me. So I love somebody that's gentle and somebody that I could just, that's my safe space that I can just really, like, tell things to, and I don't have to worry about nobody else finding out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really look for that. And I really look for girls who are genuine girls. Like, that's what you should look for. Like, genuine. I mean, you can tell too. I'm just looking for genuine people. Like, genuine friendships. Like, that's, like, built on a solid foundation. Not just talking about men and stuff like that. Genuine friends. They're very hard to find. I'm just saying. They're very hard to find, but once you get them, hold on to them. So the next question is, does the right person and wrong time exist? I definitely believe that's a thing. Because, okay, I'm just going to talk about my experience. I met this guy, this was years ago, back at home. I started talking to this guy. He was really, really, really sweet to me. Like, he was really sweet, but I just could not get myself to, like, really give him my all. And he checked off all the boxes. He had the height. I mean, he was super tall. And he was handsome. He had a nice car. He wanted to take me out. Like, he wanted to travel with me, y'all. I never had nobody, like, travel with me because I was young. Like, that's not a thing. I don't really know what I'm doing for real. Like, I know what the girls on social media say, but I was young back then. And he was just the sweetest guy ever. And he was a Virgo like me. So I feel like that's why we really connected. But, like, I feel like it was just the wrong time. And, like, because I was not taking him, like, too seriously. But I feel like if I would have took him seriously, we probably would have been married. Because he was a good guy. Like, he was. But he's not perfect, though. His lifestyle, like, he's a good guy, but he was, like, he gets money. But I'm not saying he, like, sold drugs or anything like that. Like, no, that's not what he was doing. But he wasn't doing all that. He won't doing the right thing, though. But when we went to dinner and he was telling me about his, like, background and stuff like that, I was like, for real, I could understand why he was doing what he was doing. Like, I feel like I could get why he was taking the risk he was taking. But all of that stuff was playing a factor in why I just was like, yeah, no. And he was younger than me too. Like, I don't know why I attract young guys, but he was younger. But yeah, I do think that exists. That is a thing. So if you meet a good guy and you feel like it's the wrong timing, just communicate with him. Because maybe y'all might meet up one day in life and that might become your man. That might be your husband. You never know. You never know. Okay, do you think pretty privilege is real? Yes, I think pretty privilege is real. And if I'm being honest, sometimes in my life I have benefit from pretty privilege. Like, guys just want to do things for me and just, like, I'm not having to do as much, and you know what I'm saying, just because you look decent looking. You get what I'm saying? But if you live your life based off the fact that you're attractive and you think that that's all you got to be in life, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. And you're going to grow old and have wrinkles in your face, and you're going to be mad that you lived your life solely on the fact that you was attractive. You're going to be mad. So I feel like, yes, pretty privilege is definitely a real thing, but I don't think that's something that people should be like, oh yeah, I have pretty privilege, so I'm that girl, and not just going around like, yeah, I use my pretty privilege to do this, do that. Because if you get in a car accident dead of my baby and your face rearranged, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You feel what I'm saying? You got to be humble. Like, you got to be humble. Even if you look good, you got to be humble. Like, be humble. But pretty privilege is a thing. And I don't agree with it. Like, I just feel like everybody should be treated the way they want to be treated. Like, that's just what I go by. Like, if you want somebody to treat you nice, treat somebody else nice. Like, I don't treat people mean. I'm not the cutest thing. I'm not the most attractive thing in this world. But I don't care. I just want somebody to treat me good just because I'm a human. And I have emotions and I have feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. So please treat me with some type of class. Please treat me with respect. Because I'm going to treat you with respect if you treat me with respect. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I do. But privilege is definitely a thing. All of us know it. Regardless if you want to admit it or not, you know it. And we on the 8th question. How do you cope with a broken heart? So y'all, when I got my heart broken, the times that I got my little heart broken, honestly, I just sit in it. Like, I sit in my sadness. Like, y'all, I allow myself to feel my emotions. I journal. I talk to God. Y'all, I cut on some sermons. Like, I need God. Like, I don't know. It's a Bible verse that say, like, God is close to the brokenhearted. And whenever I'm sad now, I just kind of reflect on it, and I try, that Bible verse be popping up in my head. That's a good Bible verse for me, y'all, cause it got me through some things. Like, God is real, and honestly, God, and just sitting in my emotions and understanding I'm human, and it's okay. It's okay for me to feel this way. It's all right. And then as you sit in it and you talk to God, you pray and stuff like that, you eventually just get up. You just eventually get up. You get your strength back. You get your strength back. And detaching yourself from the things that broke your heart too. Just detach. If it's a guy or something like that, just detach. Block him. Block that man. Block him on every social media. Block his friends. Block his mama. Block his daddy. Block his brother. Block his everything. Block him on every social media platform that you have him on. If you're looking at this video and you're going through a broken heart, block that man. If you're a man, block her. Not playing with you. Get off this video and go block him right now. I'm not playing with you. And come back to these comments and say, I did it. He's blocked. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all, if you're looking at this channel, you one of the ones, period. So we not playing. We don't play like that. If it don't make sense, then we ain't doing it. One thing about it. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Block him. But yeah, that's another way. You just gotta block that man. He broke your heart, block him. Okay, the 9th thing is how to stop holding on to someone who isn't good for you. Yeah, this was something I did that worked for me. I broke down why the relationship didn't work out. I wrote down what I did wrong, what he did wrong. And I started looking at it, what he did wrong, because I'm trying to stop liking this man. I'm trying to stop being in love with this man. So my brain is not worrying about the things that he did right. I'm thinking about what he did wrong. But I don't want to look at the good qualities about him, because that's going to make me still be in love with this man. I'm going to look at the things I did not like about him. And I'm going to highlight those things until I'm over him. And then I can be cool, and I can be like, okay, he was kind of cool, but we just ain't it. But when you trying to get over somebody, stop holding on to somebody that you know isn't good for you, girl, you got to highlight the reason why you know he ain't good for you. You got to be like, okay, he talked to my friend. He don't pay his child support. He don't take care of his kids. He ain't no good. You just got to throw him away. He ain't no good. And you got to highlight those things until you're able to be like, okay, I'm done with him. Because it's hard trying to get over somebody you love. I'm not going to lie. I didn't cuss this whole video. We doing good. It's hard trying to get over somebody you love. It's really, really hard. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't. It's really, really hard trying to get over somebody you love. And you just got to highlight the negative things about him. Until you're able to, work on yourself enough to really let go. Sometimes we be holding on to good qualities about a guy, and we don't be really thinking about the bad stuff that he did, because we too fixated on the good things, and I don't like that for us. So yeah, start highlighting the bad things and really just start breaking it down and working on yourself and just building yourself back up and remembering that you are worth it, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, and there's plenty of fish in the sea. Okay, the last topic we're gonna cover is, should you date in your workspace? Should you date in your workplace? I want to cuss so bad, but no, absolutely not. Nada. No. Do not date nobody that you work with if you can. If you have the capacity to be able to be like, nope, I don't care how good he look. Do not date nobody that you work with. It is not going to end well. Now, there's some exceptions to the rule. But me personally, I am not dating nobody that walk around in the same uniform as me. I done made that my rule because of my experience, and I'm just good. It's just weird seeing somebody at work every day that you don't talk to no more, that you once was talking to. Like, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I have to literally act like you don't exist, and I'm literally working with you. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. It's so messy. It's messy too. Like, it's very messy and it's weird. Like, now if y'all both mature, like me and the guy I was talking to, and we don't work together, but we do work in the same section. So like, I still see him, but we both mature. Like, we both very mature. Like, you know what I'm saying? We mature. Well, he is mature. He's young. Y'all, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I attract these young guys. Like, I don't get it. But they don't be looking young. But when they tell me their age, I just be like, are you serious? Let me get back on topic. But yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's really messy. It's really messy and it's weird. Like, it's very weird. Now, if you feel like you can do that and come out, then okay. But it's so messy. And if you do it, keep people out your business. Like, people in the workspace be so messy. Like, y'all got some story times I'm gonna tell y'all. I might tell y'all, but I don't know. I gotta see, because you know I'm in the army and they be messy. Pulling up your YouTube, TikTok. Girl, these people be weird here. But nah, for real though, don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. But anyways, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I miss y'all so much. I'm so happy I was able to come on here and talk to my girls. I hope y'all took something from this video. I really, really do. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video.